So if we know anything about The Last of Us Part 2, we know that at least the Fireflies will be returning in some way, shape, or form in this game. There's no way that they're not going to return, especially since they are the first thing that we see in the first trailer of this game. Now granted, that could be just because Naughty Dog wants us to know that's The Last of Us Part 2, but it also doesn't really make sense that they're going to put The Last of Us Part 2 with the Fireflies as the first thing. It just seems like that's not something that they really should have done if the Fireflies aren't going to be in this game. It seems like it's the most logical thing as well, since of course the last game, Joel kind of killed the leader of the Fireflies, and there's still Fireflies out there. They clearly saw Joel take Ellie. They clearly know who Joel is, since of course they brought him in, and most people were discussing if they should kill him or not. So it kind of seems logical that the Fireflies do know who Joel is. They probably are tracking him down in some way, and they're going to be coming after Joel and Ellie in a possible way to kill Joel and get revenge for, of course, Marlene and the Fireflies who were fallen in, of course, that massacre in a hospital. And then they're probably going to come after Ellie for, of course, the cure. Not to mention that Ellie's story in, of course, the first game is centered around the Fireflies. Of course, the game is about Joel and Ellie. It's about their story and their adventure and their travel to be going towards the Fireflies. But when you think about it, your main objective is to get to the Fireflies. The Fireflies are literally the group that caused all of this to happen. Marlene is part of the Fireflies, and she set up Joel with Ellie. Now, of course, it all makes sense that the Fireflies would be in this game, because if they're not, then it kind of just makes them look pathetic. You know, in the first game, they were getting wiped out, and then they finally got wiped out by literally one person in a hospital, and then they're just gonna give up? Really? That's what's gonna happen? They're not gonna come after Joel or Ellie? I mean, it just doesn't really make sense. And it looks like Joel and Ellie are in a Firefly base. What if Joel and Ellie are going after the Fireflies? Like, it really just would make sense on this type of scale if Ellie wants revenge for something that they did. They could have hurt her mom, they could have done something bad to her in the past, or maybe Ellie is just pissed off that they tried to kill her. Who really knows? But maybe in this game, Ellie and Joel are going to be going after the Firefly. And again, backing up the theory that, of course, they are coming after Joel and Ellie, it could be Tommy's Town versus Joel and Ellie. I mean, think about it. Tess knows where Tommy is. If Tess knows where Tommy is, then a freaking leader of the Fireflies knows where Tommy is. I'm pretty sure that the Fireflies know where Tommy is, and if, of course, Joel and Ellie went back to Tommy's, I'm pretty sure that would be the first place that the Fireflies would actually look for those two, especially if they're so bloodthirsty for revenge and they just want Ellie back to get that cure. Of course they're going to be able to do that, and they're going to track down exactly where they are. They're going to probably ask around. They've probably seen a few people who are in that town who might be Fireflies. You never really know. There could be a Firefly base in there. Probably not, but you know, it's still a possibility that there are some former Fireflies in there, especially since Tommy is also in there. It would not be a stretch to see the Fireflies come back to Tommy's town and do something to them, or try to, of course, kill Joel and Ellie, but in return they kill Tommy, they kill Ellie's friends, they kill Joel's friends, and that in turn triggers Joel and Ellie to run away, but then again go after them again. Maybe Ellie knows more information about the Fireflies and she knows where they're, of course, holding their base, but we don't really know exactly what she knows. But of course, it's still a possibility that they are going to be a huge part of this game. I would not be surprised, and I really hope that this happens, and I hope that, of course, Naughty Dog brings back the Fireflies in some way, shape, or form, because I really do love the group. The group is very unique. We haven't really seen a lot of groups like that that try to do better than the government. The government, all they did was, of course, put people into camps and try to kill off as much infected in the surrounding area. They weren't really trying to save humanity, they were just trying to preserve it. They weren't trying to do much else besides that. They put in rules and regulations that tried to people under control, while the Fireflies just want the same freedom that was like that before the infection and the outbreak happened. Even if that's past 20 years, even if it's more than 21 years, 22 years, 25 years, the Fireflies just want the human race to thrive and survive again. And that's the whole point of their group. So I'd love to see that again, and bringing them back in to kind of counteract Joel's actions in the first game would be absolutely amazing. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe. If you guys did like this video, go ahead and leave a like. And if you guys want to, go ahead and tell me what you guys think about this theory, and of course the Fireflies returning, in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.